Yeah, no problem. Uh, right now, we started off the season really well, going 7-1, and last 2 weeks has not gone our way, and this is a big time learning moment for our football team to have success early, and then kind of get punched in the mouth the last 2 weeks, and put ourselves in a position of adversity and seeing how we can respond from it. So, looking forward to getting back out on the field this week and see if we can get things better.
Thank you very much, Coach. As a reminder, members of the media, *1 to get in the queue. Coach, if you wouldn't mind, would you mind giving us a little bit of a scouting report here on Coastal Carolina?
Well, Coastal Carolina, sitting here, watching them, a little bit last night and today. Obviously, a team that's 5-5 and putting themselves in position to go get bowl eligible. And I do believe it's their senior day this weekend too, so a lot for them to play for. And they do a really good job on defense of running to the football and doing a good job of trying to get people off the field so they can get their offense back the ball. They base out of a 4-3, play a little bit of 4-2 defense, and can do some things to cause some problems on offense. They do like to run the football, showing a balanced attack, being able to throw it also, and being able to convert and putting themselves in position to keep drives alive and put up points. The interesting thing, as you kind of look at them is just the ability, maybe to, give up some points early on, but then be able to kind of come back and get themselves back in ball games and put themselves in positions to win. So definitely going to be a huge challenge for us, and we're looking forward to getting prepared and trying to go get one.
Thank you, Coach. Our next questions come from Dan McDonald with The Advocate. Dan, please go ahead.
Morning, Coach. Can you talk a bit about, you came out strong against Troy early. It seems like they sort of started doing some things, especially second half. How much of that was what Troy was actually doing?
Well, I think what happened is we started fast, and if you watch us this year, we haven't done that. That was kind of the last 2 weeks. You kind of look at it two different ways. Against ULM, we got in a hole early and didn't respond, and then we were able to get up on Troy and 14-3, and we were not able to sustain that. Troy, pretty much started throwing the kitchen sink at us, hit us with a few surprise plays that got them back in the game, got back the lead. And then at that point, I think Troy took control of the football game and, just went and won it, and so a lot about what we've been talking about with our team is, we're striving to be able to win Sun Belt championships every year. We've got to start putting ourselves in a position where, like Troy that got down in a deficit, be able to come back. Or if we take the lead like we did, we got to make sure that we're strong enough mentally and that we can go on and continue to play our game and make sure that we take control of the game and not let somebody else back in it. So, I think Saturday was a good growing moment for our team of where we want to get to, and we're not quite there yet.
You talk about your team growing. Can you compare right now, what's the difference in your team and the squad that you took over with late last year?
Last year I think we were a team that wasn't sure how to win football games. I think we are now a team that knows how to win football games, and we've got to also understand that we have to keep the edge on how to win football games. I think we're learning that piece of it. I think that we understand what we are. I think we understand what our identity is. I think we understand what we have to do to win football games this year, where last year I don't think we had that identity. I think we understand our identity, and then that we've got to go play our best game every week to continue to win football games. Losing football games is not the end of the world. It can be the end of the world if you let it defeat you on down the road and not learn from it. So I think our guys have really done a good job this year of learning from each game, whether it was a win or a loss, and not just going through the motions. Whereas last year, I think it was I don't think we expected to win. Now we do expect to win.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Yep, no problem.